Wife begged to reconcile after sleeping with best friend, should I? Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. Almost 4 months ago my best friend's wife tells me my wife and her husband are having an affair. My SDBXW was careful. He was not. OBS gave me lots of proof including sexting and pictures. Once I learned the affair has been going on for a few years I was done. Call logs and texts dated back when I was still working 16-hour days earning my engineering degree including nights that were supposedly girls' nights out and I was at home watching kids. Her friends were all cheating on their husbands and covering for each other. OBS decided to reconcile purely out of lack of financial means to leave AP. I chose to leave my WS. I got a lawyer and proceeded to make a plan before confronting her. Once I had everything I needed, I kicked my WS out of my house, changed the locks, split the accounts, and served her papers. She has zero claim to the house and I had movers ship her stuff to her parents. She's fallen on hard times since we split. She's had to get a place with college-age roommates and start working 2 jobs. Today my parents and her parents had their own intervention of sorts wanting us to reconcile for the kids. The kids are fine. They're with me 90% of the time. Our parents have been listening to her sob stories while she minimizes the fact she was banging my best friend this whole time. She's super sorry so it's okay. They railed about the way I publicly outed her affair and threw her out. They called it immature and vindictive. Furthermore, they think me staying in contact with the OBS is inappropriate despite being friends with her and her family for over a decade. They even accused us of having an inappropriate relationship despite having zero proof of anything remotely inappropriate. We are not having sex. We are not kissing. We are not dating. We babysit kids for each other, drink coffee and talk, and exchange non-sexual favors. I save her a plate of food if her kids stay for dinner a few times a week she's in class. I'm the only family OBS has in our state since her family has distanced themselves from her after her husband got caught and has been sent to prison for sex with minors, including OBS' underage cousin, and embezzling money from real estate investors shortly after he was outed for cheating. I'm beside myself. I feel gutted and betrayed all over again. Even though I've told her it's over and tried my best to go minimal contact, she just can't take no for an answer and now has everyone on her side. I'm not taking her back. She's just sorry she got caught and her AP won a prison and lost all that money. She's not sorry for betraying me for years while playing me for a complete fool. I worked for years to give her and I a good life and I got SHT on. She'd still be F-ing him in a hotel room or his car on her back had she not been caught by his wife. My SDBXW also made the accusations OBS outed her to get revenge on her and steal her life. My WS is now saving herself for when I take her back, raised eyebrow. OBS' life has been a big train wreck. She and her kids were penniless and almost homeless since Dipsh had their assets seized. I've given enough to make sure that didn't happen. She's lost most of her family through this. None of this was her fault and she was just as blindsided as I was. She's been a true friend and a confidant through all of this. Second story. Yesterday I made a post on Reddit, and after reading some of the comments and reflecting on some of the behaviors I have noticed over the last year or so, I left work early and went home. I knew he would be home for lunch, and I decided to talk to him to find out why he was putting his friend over me. We have been married for 23 years. We have been dating since high school, and I thought everything was good. We have 1 child who will be 19 next week. We were discussing retirement plans and downsizing our home for when our son moves out. The issues began when he met his friend, who I now know is his affair partner 2 years ago. Over the last year or so, he would drop everything to go help him. He would cancel dates or plans with me to hang out with him. Sometimes he would even bring him with us on date nights. This friend was always cold towards me. I never knew why. Anytime I brought it up with my husband, he would just dismiss it or tell me that the friend was shy or he didn't mean it. So like an idiot, I believed him. God, I am so stupid. After I made the post, things just clicked for me. So I confronted him. I asked him why he kept canceling our plans to be with the friend, if maybe he was doing it on purpose, and he agreed with me. So I asked if there was something more going on between them than just friendship, and that's when he dropped the bomb. They have been involved in a romantic relationship for over a year. I didn't know whether to cry or throw up. He told me that he believes he is bisexual and that he is confused. He said he loves me, but he loves him too and doesn't know what to do. I told him that his confusion with his sexuality is no excuse for cheating and gave him until last night to get out of the house. I spent last night with my sister. I told her that he cheated and I am leaving him, but that's all she knows. I am meeting with a divorce lawyer tomorrow afternoon. My husband has been blowing up my phone since he admitted to the affair and I left. He is begging me to take him back. Told me he would stop the affair with his friend. Has been crying and begging me to not abandon him, but I cannot bring myself to talk to him. My son came to my sister's after he got off work and I just told him that his father and I were divorcing, that he admitted to having an affair. My son asked who the affair partner was, and I told him that he should talk to his dad if he needed more details. As much as I hate that man right now, I do not feel it is my place to disclose his sexuality. And God, do I hate this man right now. My son left and apparently got into a huge fight with his father and basically told him that he was dead to him. I went back home this morning and I got physically sick when I pulled into the driveway. My home is a house of lies. I am the world's biggest fool. I am a walking joke. He left me a note by the coffee pot, something he did every morning, and he told me I was the love of his life and that nothing or no one would ever change that, and all I could do is cry. For the last 24 hours I have cried so much that I don't think I have any tears left. I don't know what to do or where to go. I want to be anywhere but here. Am I doing the right thing? Am I overreacting? Is it possible to forgive him and move on, or will he just do this again and be sneakier about it next time? Do I want to spend the rest of my life worrying if he will cheat on me with another friend, a stranger? I just don't know what to do. He was my rock. He was my best friend. At times like this I would go to him for support, but he is the cause of my pain and I just don't know what to do. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.